local business owners, trying to feed their families. And you know what? We're not trying to hurt anybody. We're just trying to follow the laws so we can stay open. Hey there, Coach Devin here. I have a new nose, a little basal cell carcinoma. That's why I have the tape on the nose. All right, let's talk a little bit about vaccination passports. And I'm not going to get into the whether or not you believe in vaccination passports side of things. I am a little uncomfortable with the idea of having passports to go into places. I understand they're also calling it proof of vaccination, so they don't use the word passport. But what I want to talk about is business side of it for a second. So I have some clientele that are not vaccinated. Obviously they can't come in, but what really disturbs me about this situation is there are places online, there's a Facebook group, there's a few of them, that are posting the businesses that are checking for vaccinations and asking people to blacklist them. Basically, don't go to this business because they're asking for a vaccination and we don't believe in vaccinations. All right, so that's where we are. Here's what I find frustrating about this. As a business that has been mandated to ask for vaccination passports, I don't have a choice. What the government has done is basically taken bars, gyms, restaurants, sporting events, and said, we're going to hold these guys hostage. You all can't go there. They're going to lose a lot of money unless you get vaccinated. If you want to do the stuff you enjoy doing, you're going to get a vaccination or else. Okay, I disagree with that way of doing things. I don't like it. I'm not against vaccination passports. I'm personally vaccinated. I'll show it to anybody. I don't really give a damn. But I don't like the idea of it hurting a business. What I don't like, way more than even that, because I've lost a piece of my clientele who are not vaccinated and can't go in the gym anymore. And that's very frustrating for me because the government has put that on me. And now I'm stuck and, I'm just losing money. And the government's like, well, that's nice. Enjoy. I don't agree with that either, but that's not what this video is about. What this video is about is talking about those places and groups online that are tagging all these gyms, bars, restaurants, etc., and saying, don't go to these places. You can't go there. They're fascists, they're sheep, whatever, because of the fact they're asking for a vaccination passport. Here's the deal. Like I said, the government is holding us hostage. We don't have a choice. I don't particularly like the idea of vaccination passports. Given an opportunity, I would say, look, I believe in the vaccination. If you want to get it, get it. If you don't, you should show me a negative COVID test within the last 24 hours or something along those lines. I would find a workaround. That's more my style. I just don't believe in the whole vaccination thing. Passport, I should say, the passport thing. I'm uncomfortable with it. I don't know really the full answer, but what I don't like is my business being thrown up on a Facebook page or a post saying, don't go to this place. Here's the thing for anybody out there who's doing this shit. Here's where you're missing the boat. You're saying, don't go to this gym, look what they're doing. Or don't go to this restaurant, look what they're doing. Don't go to this bar, look what they're doing. You're impeding my rights, let's teach them a lesson. It's not us. We aren't doing anything. It's not our choice. We don't want to. We have to. We have to because there's a government mandate, because there's fines involved in it. So if I don't do it, I get fined. Who's going to pay my fine? You? No, nobody's going to pay my fine. I'm going to have to pay my fine. So I don't have any opportunity to say no to this. I have to play ball. I have to do what the government says. And you're not helping anybody by saying, don't go to 360 Fit. That's for a vaccination passport. That's not fair. Those whatever, and people are yelling and cursing and swearing, calling names, whatever online. And I get it, we're all very triggered these days, and it's a little crazy. But what's frustrating is you're punishing the wrong people, okay? If you disagree with the vaccination passport vehemently enough that you're not going to do it, go complain to the government. Call your MLA, call your MP, protest, get people together to protest with you, sign petitions, whatever you want to do. But hurting the business in general is not helpful because that business didn't have a choice. That business has to. We didn't choose to do it. Now, some businesses are choosing to do it. But you know why? They're choosing to do it because, say, 75 or 85% of their clientele is already vaccinated, and those people are at them saying, you better do it, so they feel like it's a rock and a hard place. If you're a business that doesn't have to have a vaccination passport, you kind of feel pressure to do it because some of your clientele are demanding it. My clients who are vaccinated are angry at the clients that aren't. The clients that aren't are angry at the clients that are. And there I am stuck in the middle. I don't know what to do. All I can tell you is, shoot, I don't have a choice. The government says I have to do it, so I'm going to do it. That's all I got for you. So listen, in the future, if you're one of those people and you're like, I'm unvaccinated and I want to be angry at the people who are vaccinated and I'm going to get these businesses, don't get the business. The business isn't doing anything wrong. The business has done nothing wrong. The business is just following the rules because that's what they have to do to be open. And you know what? We've been closed enough time. I've been closed 3 different times. We've been closed enough that we really just need to be open so we can stay viable and stay open long term. I have kids, got family, my staff have kids, my staff have family. They're going to make money. We can't just say we're going to buck the law and say we're going to do what we want because they'll give us enough fines and we'll end up closed. So don't try to hurt the business. Hurt the government, complain to the government, your MP. There's lots of different options. If you want to take out lawsuits like some people are saying they're going to do, then go ahead and do that. But going after the business and yelling at the business is wrong. I have a good friend of mine, doesn't believe in vaccinations, doesn't believe in the passport. I should say it's not so much the vaccination. Doesn't like the vaccination passport. Vehemently against it. Can't come to the gym anymore. But you know what? He and I get along great. He doesn't go around trashing my business saying 360 Fit is garbage because they're asking for that. He knows what I'm stuck in. He's unhappy with the government. His beef is with the government, and he's happy to take it up with the government. And that's what everybody really should do. Think about taking it up with the government. Don't take it up with the business. The business community is not forcing this. We didn't ask for it. No one's running around saying, you know what, I would have liked to have some vaccination passports. I'd like to lose some more money. None of us are doing that. So next time you see a site online or on Facebook and they're outing all these businesses saying, how dare they do it? Just keep in mind, these are just business owners. Most of them are local business owners trying to feed their families. And you know what? We're not trying to hurt anybody. We're just trying to follow the laws so we can stay open. That's all we're doing. Agree or disagree. We could agree completely or we could disagree completely, but in the end of the day, we have staff, we have people that depend on us, we have to pay our bills. If you have comments, questions, things you want me to talk about, write them up down below. Let me know what you think of this video. Have yourself an amazing day, everybody. Don't fight the awesome, and let's hope my nose gets better.